Okay guys, we had to start that video over because I accidentally leaked a prank that we have not pulled yet, so take two. Anyways, today is Friday, and this is the second part to the video that we were trying to upload. Brandon's camera on his SD card, this one right here, just decided to stop working, and so we weren't able to film anything, so we now just got him a new SD card, and now we're filming part two. So where we left off from last time is Canada Day. I ran into Bran at the beach, my whole family was there, and my brother's friend was filming, which I didn't know, but she has a YouTube channel, I guess, and she was vlogging. And it's funny because Brandon saw her and was like, oh, like, she's got to be vlogging. Like, I don't know who that is, but that's pretty cool. That's the first or second kind of person besides the guy from Bang Jam from Guildford. It's the first person he's seen in person that's also on YouTube other than Brandon, so it's pretty cool. But what he didn't know was that we knew that girl, and I ended up actually being in the vlog. And one of my friends sent it to me and was like, hey, like, saw you in this video. And I was like, what? Obviously sent it to Brandon. It's pretty funny. But, your van? Looked up. Oh, yeah.
Mall.
We were by your van at the mall when we saw Bang Jam, hey? We made a video about that. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. It's not on YouTube. But, so anyway, so that was Canada Day. Pretty crazy, I think. And then I left off, I talked about the
mall video.
Yeah, we have a video. We're in actually that video of Bang Jam as well. Maybe Brandon can like link it in the description below and you could try and find Brandon's van. But, so I talked about my dad pranking us. So we have a prank, a revenge prank, kind of in the making. Not gonna say anything, but today. So today, I didn't have a ride home, so my family dropped one of the other cars off for me to drive, and my boyfriend's car? Yeah, it's my boyfriend's car, so I can drive that home. And Brandon's like, okay, they texted me, like, okay, we're here, and I was like, alright, so Brandon's like, okay, let's go outside, so I went outside, and my boyfriend came out and, like, handed me the keys, and then my brother got out of the car, and I was like, that's weird, like, why is my brother getting out of the car? And he runs up to me, and he just picks me up, and he's running around, and Brandon's like, what the heck's going on? But though I didn't think he was gonna lift me up because he just got hit. He gets really bad nosebleeds, like really bad nosebleeds. So he just got his nose cauterized. So it was like all burnt and everything. And I was like, I didn't think you were supposed to be doing any sort of like physical activity, but here he goes, lifting me up and everything. Brandon's like, I didn't even get it on video. And so we kind of messed up on that one. But yeah, that was today. And now I'm going to the cabin with all of them. And who knows what's going to happen. I'm probably going to be pranked and lifted up and everything.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. Feel? There's also a squirrel that is just chilling right over here, just eating some nuts, living its life. It's pretty cute.
Black.
Black, like under his nose.
Rectangle.
Black rectangle.
On my
Oh yeah, right.
wheelchair.
So some pretty exciting news. This happened a couple months ago, hey? And Bran got a brand new communication device. It is super nice. Like, he can get on the internet, he can like
Cell phone.
and yeah, he can connect to his cell phone so he can answer text messages. He also got a new cell phone, I'll show you that. But he has all of his old stuff. Here, I'll show it to you. Should I show him? Yeah, pretty cool. So here we go. Little tour of Brandon's communication device. Alright, so this is what it is. This is the back, right here. We've got like plugs on the side so you can do like USB and like different SD cards and stuff like that. Super awesome. You come around to the front, and so with his old communication device up here, you would have had to attach a separate camera, whereas with this one, it's already on, like it's connected, so it's like one thing. And then here, he can access the internet, so he can go on all his social media and everything. Very cool. And then he can go back to his communication device thing. He'll show you that in a sec, but he's just gonna open Google. I don't know why this thing's not focusing. Yeah, so this model is the Accent 1000. And a couple of Brandon's friends have the older versions or the newer versions, I'm not sure. But yeah, he can get on Instagram, he can get on everything, like it's pretty cool. And he can also get onto his communication device thing. So he can talk to us, it's pretty cool. And then, let's do a little what's in my bag here. So in his bag, I have shoved a lot of stuff in here, so don't mind the mess. But we have Brandon's cell phone. So he has got a Samsung S8, is that right? An S8, yeah, so it's super nice, very new. So he's able to get text messages off it and answer it on his Accent. So yeah, I keep calling it a Vantage, but it's not a Vantage, that was his old one. Brandon also just made a story on Instagram, so check that out. It says, guess who got pranked today? I did. Make sure you follow Brandon on Instagram at personwheelchair. There it is. So we try and make posts as much as we can. But yeah, so follow Brand on all his social media. He's got Facebook, he's got Twitter, and he's got Instagram. So his, oh wow, sorry guys. His Instagram is, like I said, Person Wheelchair. His Twitter is it Person Wheelchair? No, it's Brandon Fredrickson, BJ Fredrickson. Twitter is BJ Fredrickson, and his Facebook is, should I say the Facebook? Is Brandon Wright, so you can, it was Brandon Fredrickson, right? Brandon Fredrickson, sorry, wrong one, Brandon Fredrickson. So you can add him on all his social media, and yeah, it's been a pretty exciting week, hey?
It starts with S.
Is it staff? My friend? Is it a social media account? Snapchat. What is your Snapchat? I know it. Yeah, let me just check. So Brandon also has Snapchat. What that is, let me just check. We made this account for him. So his Snapchat is Bran with Van. That's all one word. B-R-A-N with V-A-N. Bran with Van. So that's his Snapchat, so feel free to add him as well. He is very active on the social media. He's got lots of followers, so it's pretty cool. You will. Am I missing anything? Probably lots, hey?
How? Me.
Yes. So, a lot of you may be wondering how Brandon and I actually know each other. It's a pretty cool story. Actually, you can't, oh, you can see you in there. Okay. So, Brandon and I, we both live in this small little town. And when I was, what, like 10 probably? You were like, was it your 16th birthday with her with you? Yeah, so we have this mutual friend who I told you about, Dean, that we pranked. But he used to have these big, like, extravagant Halloween parties. And so years and years ago, like I was probably 10, we went to the same Halloween party, and Brandon remembers talking to my mom about a costume, and so you remembered her. And so we didn't actually meet then, I don't think, but like we were at the same place. And then fast forward to 2014, I did a work placement with my school at an organization called Semiahmoo House Society, which Brandon was attending at the time. And you saw me and you're like, why do I know this person? Like, so familiar. Anyway, he figured it out. He's like, holy crap, like, I need to tell you this. But I wasn't there for that long, so he never got a chance to tell me. Flash forward again to 2016, I started working at Semiahmoo House, and Brandon was like, kind of just want to do like home, one-to-one sort of thing, so he can do what he wants instead of a set day program. And they were like, does anyone want to work with Brandon? And I was like, I do! And so here we are today. We've been working together for like a year and a half now. And Brandon told me, he was like, do you remember this and this? And I was like, yeah, oh my gosh. And we compared pictures, and it was actually pretty cool. So we pranked my mom, and she knows. And so he's got me, and he's got Crazy Man. So it's pretty good. Change.